Hi guys, Esther here. Real quick, I'm going to show you how to take an Examview test file and import it into your Canvas so that students can take your Examview test through Canvas. First thing you're going to want to do, and I have a screenshot here, is you're going to pull up your Examview exam and you're going to want to go to File, Export. So we're basically going to turn this Examview file into another type of file. So you go to Export and you're going to choose the Blackboard 6.0 to 7.0. It's just underneath that Angel 7.1 option. So again, you pull up your test. This works with question banks as well. So whether you are trying to upload a question bank from Examview or a test, same process applies. You're going to go to File, Export, Blackboard. And then I would put that file somewhere pretty accessible, maybe my desktop, because hopefully you're going to export this and then upload it within the same amount of time. All right, so let's continue. So once you've exported your Examview file to that Blackboard file type, you're going to head to your Canvas page. So right now I'm on my Canvas. Here's my dashboard. You're going to pick the course that you want to upload the file to. For now, I'm just going to do my practice course. You might even choose that option if you have a practice course or that playground sandbox course that we made. You might want to just practice uploading it and seeing what it looks like in there. That way when you go to do it in your other courses, you would have practiced it. So I clicked on my course and I'm on my home page right now. All the way at the bottom of your course navigation is settings. So these are my course settings. I'm going to click on settings. And you'll notice there are a lot of options on the far right. We are going to choose the import content into this course because that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to take a file that's not within Canvas and we're going to import it into Canvas. So you're going to click on import content into this course. And now you'll see this page. Mine had a bunch of jobs, so you can tell I've practiced a few times. Some of them have failed, some of them have had issues. But your next step is going to be to pick the content type. So we are going to go down to Blackboard 6789 export zip file. Because when you went into Examview and you went to File, Export, you chose Blackboard 6.0, 7.0, and that title actually continues. So that's why we are choosing this option. So I'm going to click Blackboard. Now you'll be prompted to choose the file. So this is why I mentioned finding a place that you can easily find your file. Now keep in mind, if you're doing this on your desktop, when you go to choose file, you're going to have your entire computer you can sift through. So you might even consider making a folder on your desktop where you're going to put all of those exported Examview files. If you're doing this on your Chromebook, then you're probably going to go ahead and share that zip file into your drive so that way you can pull it down. So if you're on your Chromebook, keep in mind there is no Examview on your Chromebook. So you would have to do all your converting on your desktop because you would need the Examview software to do that. So for most of you, I think working on your desktop while you're doing this is probably the easiest thing. But like I said, if you wanted to create a folder, put everything in that folder on your desktop, you could always upload that to your Google Drive. And that way when you're at home or you're maybe throughout the summer, it's something you want to work on, you can access those zip files in your drive. If you have any questions about that and I just totally blew your mind, just talk to me, okay? Because as you've probably noticed with technology, there are a lot of ways to do one thing. So we just need to find the best way for you. So anyway, I'm going to do choose file. I'm going to find my little file. This is a teacher gave me this one because I don't have Examview on my computer or any tests. I have old tests from when I used to teach. So I found my zip. Okay, I'm the one who named it. Chapter 10, Intro to Living Things, multiple choice zip. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So I just put it on my desktop. There it is. And I'm going to click open. So here it is. I've choose my file. Default question bank. Select question bank. So you can pick a question bank. If you haven't made any question banks, like obviously this might be your very first time doing this, you're probably just going to click here, create new question bank. So depending what bank you want to, how you want to organize all your stuff, come up with a bank. Maybe it's you want to keep everything based on unit, maybe chapter, like that's totally your call. So there is an option to create a new question bank. I'm going to just choose my chapter 10 question bank because that's what it is. Content, I want all content. Okay, select specific content. That'll give you a step where you can select certain things to import. I just import it all, and then later you can always delete, edit, whatever you want. I think it's safer just to get all of it in. You have some options here. I don't even mess with that. I would just click all content, ignore these, and import. So importing can take a while. Notice right here, Blackboard Learn, because that's the file type. It's a Blackboard file type. Here's the title, here's the date, and look, it completed. I don't know if you guys saw it just a minute ago. It said running. Sometimes it can take a while depending on your internet connection. So you might go away, get a cup of coffee, and come back and it's done. So just keep that in mind. All right, so now that it's completed, where does it go? That's a good question. So here's what you're going to do next. You are going to go to quizzes. And you're going to create a quiz. If you look over here in options, there's also manage question banks. So when you want to create this new test with your Examview test questions, you would go into the wheel where it said manage question banks. So here's my last update. You can look at the dates here. So I know, because there are two that are the same. This one said April 12th, this one says May 2nd. So this is the one I want to look at. I can just click this pencil and it lets me edit the maybe I want to put a 2 after it so I know it's my second version. But you're going to go ahead and click in there. It's going to show you the questions. It will not show you the answers, like the multiple choice options. You have to click on show question details up at the top here, and then it'll show you all the detail. On the right hand side, you can add a question, you can edit the bank details, move multiple choice questions, delete the bank, bookmark this bank, align with outcomes. I'm going to edit it. I want to name this chapter 10 bank. That's weird, didn't save it. Okay, never mind. We'll just keep going. Let's say there's a question you want to edit. There's that little, let me go back. That was quick. There's the little pencil right here. Edit this question. So I can come in here and it's already uploaded. It's the way it was on Examview, but if I, for some reason, want to mix things up, I can do that. I can change certain answers. I can make this the correct answer instead of this one. Things like that. Clicking on the pencil also allows me to change the point value. So in Examview, you might not have had any point value to these, and this automatically just gives you 1. Maybe I have an essay question at the end. I want it to be worth 10 points. So that's another way. That's another thing you can do with the pencil. All right, so I've looked at this. I'm happy. I like the order. Everything uploaded just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my quizzes. And now I'm going to actually create a quiz with this question bank. So I'm going to call this Chapter 10 Quiz. This is where I can describe it. You know, I can give instructions. Take this quiz, please. This is where you can adjust everything quiz related. I'm not really going to go through that right now. What I want to go through is how do I get those questions that I just imported. Here I can make a new question, a new group, find questions. This is what you are going to click, find questions. When you click that, it's going to pull up all of these banks that exist. So I've got my Chapter 10 Intro to Living, Chapter 10 Intro to Living. They're both the same. My number 2 didn't show up, probably because it's too long. I'm going to choose the second one though because in the last list, the second one was the most recent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all because I want all of these questions to be in there. I have the option to add the questions to a question group. I haven't set up question groups or anything, so I'm not going to do that. And then I'm going to add questions. And bam, they all load. Look at that. So now within my Chapter 10 quiz, I have all of these questions that I just uploaded at the click of a button. And now I can, well, you're probably going to go back to settings and make sure all your settings are right. So again, I'm not even going to go there with you guys right now. The point is I wanted to make sure you saw how I uploaded questions from Examview. So there you have it. I might just save it and I might continue it later. I won't publish it now. And there you are. So again, if you foresee yourself using this even for finals coming up, you'd like to rent a cart and get your kids in here to take a quiz, this is all self-graded if it's multiple choice. So that's pretty awesome. All right. Hope to hear from you guys soon if you need anything.